Good morning, students. In this video, we shall practice the word stress. We shall practice the word stress and we shall learn how to apply stress rules on words. How to apply stress rules on words. And before doing that, we should remember the important thing regarding stress is the topic stress is related to English pronunciation. English pronunciation. As the definition says, stress is a degree of force with which a syllable or a word is uttered. A syllable or a word is uttered. So, as per the definition, it completely belongs to the pronunciation. But here, the stress is generally applied for the disyllabic, trisyllabic and polysyllabic words because monosyllabic words do not have stress. Monosyllabic words do not have stress. So while we are applying the rules for the di, tri, the rules are changed from word to word to word according to the prefixes and suffixes. According to the prefixes and suffixes, what the word has. What the word has. Here, we should also remember another important thing is when a trisyllabic word is pronounced, not all the syllables are pronounced in an equal way. One syllable is uttered with more force than the other two syllables. And the particular syllable which is uttered, which is said with more force is called accented syllable. Accented syllable. So, such accented syllable is marked with a vertical bar by putting a vertical bar on the accented syllable. But here, another thing we need to remember is the vertical bar should be placed, the stress mark, what we call the stress mark should be placed on the first letter of the syllable because a syllable may consist of one letter or more than 2 or 3 letters sometimes. So that's why stress mark should be placed before the first letter of the accented syllable. That is the thing we should remember. So here we have some words. These words are taken from your textbook that are given in 2 tables for your practice. 150 words are given for your practice. Here we are going to deal with some of the important words that are completely related to the rules what we have learned before. So let us see. And before starting the class, I suggest you to note down the details on your notes while watching this video. We just try to write the rule against every word. Which rule is applied? So by drilling, by recalling the rules, we can easily answer the stress mark. We can easily place the stress mark on right place. So let's begin. Here is the word. The first word is about. So here the stress mark should be placed before the B. because here the word about begins with the prefix a. So that's why we should recall. The rule is, when a word begins with the prefix a, it takes stress on the second syllable. So B-O-U-T, the 4 letters are considered as the second syllable. The second syllable, the first word is B. So that's why we need to put the stress mark on B only. So you can write the rule here like prefix A. Prefix A, stress on second syllable. Second syllable. Like this you can note before every word. By doing this we can recall the rules and easily apply it with the other words. And let's see the second one. Academic. Academic. Here the word academic also have the prefix of a, but that is not applied here. Here the word ends with the suffix ic. ic. The rule regarding the suffix ic is, when a word ends with ic, it takes stress on penultimate syllable. Penultimate, second syllable from the end. Second syllable from the academic. So here second syllable from the end is the. So here we need to put the stress mark on D, before D. Academic. And let's see the third word. Adverse. Adverse. It is an adjective. So generally adjectives take stress on first letter A. First letter A. So don't think that the word adverse also have the prefix A. So here is adjective. You can write adjective here. Adverse means an unpleasant condition. Adversity, bad condition. Adverse. And see the next one. Fourth one, aeroplane. Aeroplane is a noun, so we should mark stress on first letter A, as it is a noun. So you can mark noun. So nouns and adjectives take stress on primary syllable, whereas verbs take stress on secondary syllable. And here, come to the fifth word, afraid. It purely has the prefix a. So here, where should we put the stress mark? On F, because afraid. The second syllable begins with the letter F. That's why we should mark the stress before the F. And same rule is applied here. So you can write here prefix a and stress mark on second syllable. Second syllable. So this is a better thing to remember rules. Among. So the same rule is applied. So we should put the stress mark on M, as it is the starting letter of the second syllable. Among. Apology. 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 Of course, here is another rule is also applied for this word. How? If a word ends with the suffix L-O-G-Y, G-R-A-P-H-Y, graphy, I-Z-E, I-A-N, and these suffixes, the words end with these suffixes take stress on penultimate syllable. Penultimate syllable. Sorry, anti-penultimate syllable. Anti-penultimate. So anti-penultimate means third syllable from the end. So what is the third syllable from the end? Apology. GY is the first syllable, LO is the second syllable, and the third syllable is PO. So that's why we can apply this rule. And here the previous rule is also applied here. Apology. Here the word begins with prefix A also. So whatever it may be, we should put the stress mark for the word apology on P. On P. Just try to write the line only. And see the next one, around. It is begin with also prefix a. That's why we should put the stress mark on R. And come to the word number 9, atmosphere. Atmosphere. So we should put the stress mark on T. On T. Atmosphere. Not atmosphere. Atmosphere. So we should mark the stress on T as it begins with the prefix a. So you can write prefix a. So when your word is begin with prefix a, where should we put stress? We should put stress on second syllable, right? And take the second one, beginning. Beginning. So it is a verb, and that too, it begins the prefix be. So when your word begins with be, the prefixes are be, de, re, con, ex, they take stress on second syllable. Of course, it is a verb also. Generally, verbs take stress on second syllable. So, prefix be. So, second syllable. Second syllable. So, you can write like this. The word begin has stress on second syllable as it is begin with the prefix of be. So we can remember the rule. If a word begins with the prefix be, re, de, and these prefixes take stress on second syllable. Okay, let's see the 11th one. Calendar. So it is purely a noun, so we can put the stress mark on C. It's a noun. So you can write like this. And see this number 12, character. It is also a noun, so you can put stress mark on C. And see the third one, cinema. It is also a noun, so we can put stress on the first letter. Cinema. It is also a noun. And 14th also, the word 14 also is applied with the same rule as the previous one, college. So as it is a noun, we can put stress on the first letter C, college. And come to the word comment. The word number 15, I have written 2 words there, comment. So comment is a noun, so we can put stress mark on C. But here another word, there is a similarity between them because these 2 words have double M. But here, when you want to put stress mark on the word committee, you should put on the second M here. Committee. So you can divide it. So here, the rule is not applied here. So it is an exceptional case. So where should we put stress on the word committee? Second M. Okay, let us see the next word, comparison. So as it is a verb, it takes stress on second syllable, comparison. And see this next word, competition. Here we should apply the important rule here. When a word ends with ION, it takes stress on the penultimate syllable. When a word ends with the suffix of ION, it takes stress on the penultimate. So what is the word penultimate refers? Second syllable from the end. So where should we put stress here? Competition. So the stress mark is on first T, competition. Got it? And the same rule is applied with this 18th word also. Condition. Like this. Got it? Here, take the 19th word. Consider. As it is a verb, generally the disyllabic verbs take stress on second syllable. So, consider. Consider. Yes, we should put stress mark on S as it is a verb. But here I have written another word, conscious, but it is an adjective. So, it takes stress on C, first syllable. So, here is two are different. Okay, let's see the 20th one. Consumer, as it is a noun, we can put stress on primary syllable that begins with the letter C. And here there is an exceptional case. Though the words begin with the prefix CON, generally take stress on the second syllable. See the word confusion. Here, don't get the confusion with the word confusion. Here, the word ends with ION. Whenever a word ends with the suffix ION, it takes stress on the penultimate syllable. So, penultimate means second syllable from the end. Second from the end. So, what is the second syllable from the end? Confusion. SION is the one syllable and FU is the one syllable. So, here the letters FU is considered as the second syllable. So, we should put stress mark on F. Right? And let's move on to the next one. Consolidate. Consolidate. Here the word begins with the prefix CON. That's why it takes stress on the second syllable S. Consolidate. Like confusion. Got it? And see the 24th word. Convenient. Convenient. So the same word is also begin with the prefix CON. So that's why we should take stress on the, we should put stress on the V. Convenient. But here, come to the silver jubilee word, that means 25. Conversation. Conversation. Though the word begin with the prefix CON, here there is an extra suffix ION. So whenever the word ends with the ION, it takes stress on the penultimate syllable. Penultimate. So penultimate means second syllable from the end. So where should we put the stress mark on? S. Conversation. So S is the penultimate syllable here. And take the last one, 26. Cooperation. Cooperation. Here is also the word ends with ION. So it is also applied with the rule penultimate. So second syllable from the end R. So where should we put the stress mark? R. And take the next word, country. As it is a noun, we should put stress on primary syllable. As we said, nouns and adjectives take stress on primary syllable, and whereas verbs take stress on second syllable. So you can write N in brackets. So the capital N stands for noun in English grammar. Okay. Let's see. Criticize. Criticize. Here we should put stress mark on the first syllable. Why? Because it ends with the suffix IZE. I told you in the rules, when a word ends with the suffix IZE, LOGY, ITY, and these suffixes take stress on the anti-penultimate syllable. So anti-penultimate means third syllable from the end. Third syllable from the end. So what we call it? Anti-penultimate. Anti-penultimate. Got it? So here, criticize. Size is the one syllable, T is the one syllable, cri is the one syllable. So as it is a trisyllabic word, anti-syllable is the first syllable. That's why you put stress on the C. And the next important word is days. We generally call it dias. No, it is not dias, it's days. So here you should put stress on D as it is a noun. So we can put noun like this. And see the number 30th word, dangerous. So here it is an adjective. That's why we need to put stress on the primary syllable. So where should we put the stress on the word dangerous? D, letter D. And let's move on the next one. The rules will be changed here. See. Decision. Here the word decision begins with the prefix DE. Prefix DE. So whenever a word begins with the prefix DE, degree, delete, define, divide, like this, we put stress on the second syllable. Second syllable. Remember this. So decision. Decision. And here another rule is also applied with this word. How? Here the word is also ends with ION. So whenever the word ends with ION, it takes stress on the penultimate. So as per the rule, the penultimate syllable is also CI. The two rules are applied with the same word. And come to the next one. Describe. As it is a verb, generally verb takes stress on second syllable, and that too it begins with the prefix DE. So that way, where should we put? We should put stress mark on S. And see the next one. Development. Development. Here we can put stress on V. In the rules, in the last rule, I said the derivational prefixes cannot affect the stress. So when we put the stress on the root word, it doesn't change when it is a derivational suffix. Here MENT is a derivational suffix. Though it is added the root word develop, the stress is not shifted. So we should put stress on V. V. Remember, it's very important one. And let's see the next word, dialogue. So simply it is a noun, so we can put stress on D. Dialogue. And see the next word, dictionary. Here is the dictionary is also noun, so we can put stress on the first syllable D. And here take the next word, direction. Direction. So direction is a noun, but here it ends with ION. Direction. R. Where should we put stress? It should be stress on R, direction, as it ends with the ION. Got it? And come to the next word, discuss. Here the word discuss is a verb. That's why you put stress on the second syllable. Discuss. Here like that. So you can write verb like this. And come to the next word, education, very important one. Education. So here ION is the suffix. So whenever a word ends with ION, we should put stress on penultimate syllable. So penultimate. So you can write the ION. So where should we put? Second syllable from the end. Suffix is ION. So where should we put? Education. So you can put stress mark on C. Stress mark on C. Education. And see the next word, electricity. Electricity. Here there is an important thing. It ends with the suffix ITY. Very important rule we should remember. When your word ends with the suffix ITY or LOGY or GRAPHY, ITY, LOGY, GRAPHY, graphy, and IZE. And these four suffixes, with these four suffixes, when your word ends, it takes stress on the antepenultimate. That means third syllable from the end. What is the third syllable here? If you divide it, electricity. You need not to divide, you need not to do the syllabic division while answer the stress. It is to make you understand. So what is the antepenultimate one? 2, 3. So we can put stress on tried. And another important words are here in the number 40. Environment and environmentally. Both are similar, but both the words have different stress mark. How? Environment. Here we should put stress on V. We should put stress on V because we can take en as prefix. But when the rule is, can we apply the same rule with the environmentally, though it is familiar? No. Because it's an extra suffix, T-A-L-L-Y. That's why the stress is shifted from V to M. Environmentally. So comparison is very important. You should remember these type of words. Environment takes stress on V and environmentally takes stress on M. Got it? And here another word, event. Though it is a noun, it takes stress on V, not E. Not E. Very important. Put a star mark here. Like this. And come to the next one. Have written some words here. Everybody, seasick, call center, fig leaves. What are these? These words belong to a group. They are called compound words. A compound word is a combination of two nouns or a noun or an adjective. When we combine a noun or an adjective to make a new word, that is called a compound noun or a compound word. For those words, we can put stress on the primary syllable. Here, everybody. So every is a separate word and birdie is a separate word. So that's why it takes stress on the E, first syllable. And seasick. See is a noun and sick is also an adjective. Sick. Call center. Both are nouns. Call center. So here, where should we put stress? Call center. So we should put stress on primary syllable. Fig leaves. There are also other words. Masterpiece. Newspaper. Bus stop. Masterpiece. Bus stop. Seaport. So these are also come under the words compound nouns. So you can write here compound words. So where should we put stress on compound words? First syllable. You can write like this. And see the next one. Exam. Experiment, expert. These are related, but the stress is on different places. Exam. Very important. You should put stress on X, not E. Exam. For when we come to the next one, experiment, we should put P. Experiment. Here the ment is shifted. But when come to the third word, expert, I am writing here clearly. So the word expert takes stress on the first letter. Expert. Here, what you should remember is these three words begin with EX, but have different places, but have stress on different letters. So you need to remember these kind of words. And come to the next important word, idea. Though it is a noun, we put stress on D because I is a weak syllable. DEA is a strong one. So weak syllables do not take stress. The strong syllables only take. That's why, because of the pronunciation rule, we should put stress mark on D. And let's do another one. Intermediate, your course. Intermediate. Here we should put stress on M. Intermediate. Inter is a prefix. Media. is a root word. That's why we put stress mark on M. And come to the next one, laboratory. Laboratory. So here, though it is a noun, it takes stress on B, second syllable. Laboratory. It's an exceptional case. The noun rule is not applied here. Got it? So keep it as an important one. Necessity. Necessity. Here we can apply the rule ITY. Here ITY is the suffix. When a word ends with the suffix ITY, it takes stress on the antepenultimate. So what is the meaning of antepenultimate? Third syllable from the end. Third syllable from the end. So here necessity. Where should we put stress? C. Necessity. Got it? And come to the next one. Opinion. Opinion. Put stress on P, not O. Opinion. Because O is a weak one. Next one. Perform. Perform. So it is a verb. So you can put stress mark on F. So generally verbs take stress on second syllable. And come to the next one. Objection. Objection. So you can put stress mark on J because it ends with ION. So whenever a word ends with ION, it takes stress on the penultimate syllable, second syllable from the end. Objection. Got it? And let's come to the words that are related to our subject. That one is grammar, which feels very complicated. But here no complication. Grammar, as it is a noun, takes stress on primary syllable, grammar. But here there is another word, grammatically. Grammatically. So here LLY, the suffix is added. So those suffix is added, we can put stress on C. Grammatically. Grammatically, like what we did with the case of, with the words of environment and environmentally. See here, you need to remember these two things are very important. I put a stress mark on it. And come to the next one. Appear. Appear. So here you should put stress on second P, not the first one. Appear. Got it? And come to the next important one. Intellectually. 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 Here intermediate, where we put after inter, like this, inter. Got it? Intellectual. Intellectually. And come to the next one. Correspondent. Correspondent. Here respond is the main word. That's why it takes stress on yes. Respondent. Correspondent. Though it is a noun, it is a designation. The correspondent. Generally a college have. Who is the correspondent of school? Who is the correspondent of college? Okay. So here, where should we put? On S. And come to the next one. Television. Though it is a noun, it takes stress on T. Though it has a suffix of ION, the rule is not applied here. So where should we put? On the first letter. On the first letter. And come to the last one. Triumphant. Victory. Triumphant means victory. Triumphant. So here you need to put stress on U. You need to put stress on U. So like this you can practice. So while practicing every word, you just check the rule, whether the rule is applied or not. Sometimes some exceptional cases are here like this. Grammatically, an event, idea, exam, environment, environmentally. So these will make you confused, but by practice more times you can easily remember. So don't worry with this topic because it's a question of choice. It is given at the end of the question paper in the public examination. So 10 words will be given. You need to answer only 5. But if you put all the 10 words, you will definitely get 5. So don't worry about this and practice in the way what I said. So there are 2 tables given in your textbook, and I have taken some important words to explain. And by watching this video, you can easily practice the remaining words. And the one more suggestion is, and check the words that are given as examples under every rule. What I have explained in the video, and some are given in the textbook also, and follow the both, and hope you understand the topic. Practice well and you can easily get 5 marks.